Good morning, guys. It's been a while, but it's time for school. Are you excited? You missed school, didn't you? This is my little girl. She looks so sweet today. I've got her all bundled up. She has two shirts on.
I feel like I'm in first grade now.
Because it's been a while?
Yeah.
You're almost in first grade. Let's go. So, we're out the door on time. I know, right? I woke up probably about 20 minutes after my alarm went off. I like to snooze in the morning when I'm getting up. When Sam's getting up, I do not like for him to snooze though. So we're off to school. Before the Thanksgiving break, before New York, I was still having a lot of morning sickness and I was not able to get up. I have it in the car already, babe, and get Symphony ready for school. Come on, hurry, come to your side. So now mommy is feeling all better. We're up early and we're going to school just as girls. I feel so blessed to be up and out taking her to school. I absolutely love starting my day like this. It's the best thing ever. And for the first two, 3, I guess 2 months of school, Sam was doing the majority of getting her up, feeding her, taking her, because I was just so sick in the morning. So now I feel so good. And we're going to school. Mommy has too much energy, huh?
Yeah.
You guys, this feels like first day of school all over again. It's so sweet. I saw Symphony walking up through this thing, they call it the courtyard, but I could see that she walked by one of the windows and her teacher came straight out, like she was waiting for her. It's so sweet. She was such a good teacher. I feel like crying watching her teacher come out and put her hand on her back and take her over to chapel. It's so sweet.
Good morning, guys. Nia and I just got back from a funeral. There's an old pastor of ours at our previous church, Locust Grove. He lived to be 88 years old. That's incredible. I can only dream of living to be 88. I think I'm gonna die young. I always thought that since I was a little boy that I was gonna die young and I was gonna be the first one in my family to die. I don't know if I'm being pessimistic or maybe just hoping I'll die before everybody else, but for some reason I always had that feeling. And it could also be due to the fact that I take a lot of risks. Okay guys, so I got some sad and some good news. Some of you are going to be very happy about this. Some might be sad about it. I think more of you are going to be kind of like finally about this. As you guys know, we had so many issues with Annie going to the neighbor's yard, jumping onto the stumps, hopping over the fence. I had to put this crap all over the stumps to keep her from jumping because my chainsaw broke. And then she started jumping over the actual fence, so I had to put this chicken wire up. And after I put that chicken wire up, the shelter of Terrell contacted me. They said, we're happy to take Annie back and try to find her a home for you guys if you can't do it anymore. I said, no, we'll hang on to her. Everything's gonna be fine, I think. She's not hopping the fence anymore. But today, she keeps jumping this fence now and is hopping out into the street. And now there's no stopping her. She's hopping this little fence. And so I ended up having to tie her up. And I called the shelter and I said, are you guys willing to take her, accept her back like you had previously offered? And they said, yeah, take her back and we'll find her a home. So Annie's going back to the shelter. It's a family decision, guys. We decided we can't handle her anymore. And the reason we keep her outside is when we let her in the house, she runs crazy wild. She's just too much for us. Annie, you ready to go? You ready, girl? You ready to go bye-bye? We loved you, okay? She likes you.
Oh, she likes me.
Annie, yeah.
Come on.
Hey, it's gonna be okay, okay? I get it, guys, I'm the bad guy again, and I understand that a lot of you are gonna be upset with me, but I'm willing to accept the fact that I failed miserably at being a dog owner to Annie. I just didn't do my best, and thankful that they're going to find her a new home. All right, come on, Annie. Come on. What's the likelihood of you guys finding her a home?
I mean, we're very low key, so.
If you can't find her home, I do want to take her back, if that's possible. Bye, Annie. Bye-bye. No, Yo-Yo's going to stay inside with us. She's a good girl.
Kitty cat.
Now we have a kitty cat. Oh no.
Kitty cat. Man.
No, kitty can't come in.
Yo-Yo.
That's not our cat, buddy.
Yo-Yo.
Oh man.
Yo-Yo.
What do we do?
Symphony's back from school.
I like this part. I like this part.
She's already working on homework. She has a lot of homework today. 3 worksheets where she repeatedly writes her name, which is rare. They don't normally send that home. But the teacher's assistant wants her to do better writing her essays. She writes them backwards right now, so that's why she has so many. And she has to do 20 minutes of homework on the computer. So we're gonna be busy until bath time. So I guess you guys saw that we now only have 1 dog. And I think we made the right decision. Annie was really causing trouble in the neighborhood. I feel like we've had so much drama with our dogs. We don't even share it all, but our neighbor's dogs getting out, other dogs coming, like straying to our yard, our dogs getting out, jumping, like learning to jump over the fence. I kind of feel like Annie was like the leader of the pack. So our neighbor came over today. We had their dog here because she got loose earlier. And I told her, I was like, we're taking Annie back to the shelter. Hopefully she'll find a home with a bigger yard or someone who's gonna maybe train her differently. I don't really know. Honestly think we made the right decision for our family, for our neighborhood, and for Annie, and for whatever family gets Annie in the future. It's also better for Oreo. She's gonna come in and we're gonna be able to spoil her more. I mean, we don't have room for 2 big dogs in here that are rambunctious. That's one reason why we kept them both outside so they could be together. Anyway, now what I want to do is get Oreo a collar with like bells on her or something for Christmas, big red bow on her neck. I don't know, something Christmassy would be so cute.
Honey, I have something to tell you.
What? What, Daddy?
I want you to think about it before you react, okay?
Okay.
You know where you got Annie at that animal shelter?
Yes.
We brought her back today so she can get another home. Think about it. We brought her back. I brought her back to the pound, or to the dog shelter. You happy about that?
Because now she'll jump in my toy.
And she won't jump on you. Now you have a backyard to play in.
Yeah, now Oreo doesn't even jump on us yet.
No, she doesn't at all.
Yeah. Now we won't have a puppy that chews up our toys.
So what do you think? Are you okay with that?
Mm-hmm.
Cool, good job.
Sure? Kind of hard to read. I hear a little bit of tears
I
in
know,
my
me
voice.
too. I'm like, I hear tears, but they're not coming out.
So you understand why we had to bring her back?
Why?
Because she was tearing up our yard.
Oh, yeah.
She was jumping the fence. She was jumping on you guys.
Yeah, and she
If
was
we went-
also attacking Oreo.
Yeah, she did attack Oreo a couple times too.
What?
On top.
Meatball. Say meatloaf.
Meatball.
Meatloaf. You're so cute.
Meatball.
You excited for dinner?
Go.
I also made a green bean casserole, and yes, those are real Funyuns. I didn't have those little green bean topper things, and I read online that that's an organic substitute. So, you know, sounds good. This looks so yummy. It actually looks Christmassy. It's red and white. Also, as I said earlier today, I'm back in the groove of taking Symphony to school this morning, and I felt really good when I woke up. I did get sick later on in the day, but I think I had motion sickness from being in the car too long. Another thing that's cool though that's come back is my stomach is no longer too weak for me to cook. Sam was kind of in charge of the cooking for a little while. And when I say kinda, I mean kinda, because I feel like we didn't, you know, like eat meals like this, like, you know, but sometimes, occasionally, he did make good meals, but like once a week maybe, or once every couple of weeks. But he took us out, you know, we went out to eat a lot, as you guys have seen. But anyways, I'm just thankful to be back in the kitchen. It feels good. I feel, gosh, today has felt so normal, aside from when I got really, really sick earlier and took a nap. And it was like, ugh, disgusting sick. But anyways, we're gonna eat dinner now.
Meatloaf. I love meatloaf. What about you, Abram?
That one.
Do you love your meatloaf just like your daddy?
Mom, you know
What?
I love these chips.
Do you love meatloaf?
No, but I like these chips.
Nia made green bean casserole because she was craving it during Thanksgiving, right?
Kinda. I really wanted some at Thanksgiving and I didn't get any. I'm not necessarily craving it, but I have all the ingredients and I'd rather have that than have something. You have some on your plate
I know.
than have just regular, you know, green beans. Anyway, let's dig in. We don't have a lot of time.
Abram, can we pray?
I want to pray. I want to pray.
Okay, pray.
I want to pray. I want to
Go
pray.
ahead. Thank God for the food. And that was amazeballs. Thanks, honey.
You're welcome.
Thanks, honey.
I didn't make it.
I know, but thanks for sitting next to me.
Oh, you're welcome.
Try not to mind the potato chips, the glue, the bins that are out of place,
The what?
all the ribbon everywhere, the Legos, and the Christmas stuff that hasn't been put away or put up. Try not to mind all that. We gotta say goodnight though.
I'm trying to get 3 orders finished up tonight. I've got one over there, one in the box, and I'm about to start on another one.
I'm really sleepy, but we gotta do the comment of the day. We have to. Doesn't matter how sleepy I am, I gotta get the comment of the day. I gotta do the comment of the day. Okay, comment of the day goes to Caitlin Chalice. Caitlin Chalice. How come you guys don't do your intro song anymore? Just like to know. I've actually been working on it. I'm gonna give you a sneak peek. How about that? It's the same song. I'm not changing that. Relatively the same intro. But I've been working on it tonight and I have to go to bed because I gotta wake up early and take my mom car shopping. Otherwise, I would stay up all night and do this thing. Because once I get started on a creative project, it's hard to wait till the next day to complete it. But don't forget,
We love you
And remember to love each other.
I'll be the hand that you can't hold when you can't make it on your own. I promise you are not alone. We're in this together. I'll be your shelter from the rain.